Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet, man, back again. We are Florida Podcast, man, presented by Mix One Essentials, man. And listen, man, I told y'all all 2025 we was going to have special guests in the building, and we're going to keep it rolling, man. You know how we do, man. We are Florida. And today, man, we got special guests with us.
Yo, it's your boy GBO Ponzi, representing Florida.
Okay, then. Who you brought with you today, my boy?
I got the one and only legend himself, Trap-A-Holics.
Yes, sir. Mr. Dancer, where'd you find this, man? DJ Trapaholics checking in. You already know, with the homie, GBO Ponzi. New mixtape on the way, or actually will be out by the time this drops, man. We here.
For sure. So you say you representing Florida. Where you from, fam?
I'm originally from Connecticut area by way of New York.
Okay.
Moved to Connecticut when I was young. Now I live in Vegas. Been in Vegas since 2020.
Okay. So how did y'all connect? You feel me? How did y'all, like, I know you an artist.
I mean, I know.
We know he a mix. You know, like, we got to put the connections together.
Through IG.
Okay.
I think
networking.
Yeah, I think I had spammed you at first, and then I was on the I had comment. I was like, "Yo, check your DM." I just like blowing you up, and then boom, we got on there, exchanged numbers. We hopped on FaceTime and shit. We just been rocking ever since.
The funny part is he actually hit me up. He was like, "Man, can we FaceTime? Man, I just want to make sure it's you."
Yeah,
I was like,
No.
That shit kind of pissed me off. It's funny because I vividly remember where I was at. I was with the homie Chum, and we was in LA on like a business trip or whatnot. I was like in the B&B because we also did with trading cards or whatnot, and I was doing some stuff with that, entering them in the system, and he hit me up talking about, "Man, can we FaceTime?" And I just want to make sure. I said, "What? He don't know the IG, like." You can tell, like,
yeah,
but we did though. I said, "Yeah, for sure. Let's get on there, chop it up."
I'm gonna tell you what. If you in this kind of like in that generation where you didn't grew up kind of on the internet for real, it's so many scams, bro.
Right.
Because you know you kind of came out before the internet wave, and you know they'll make 10 pages just trying to promote you, and then people will fall for it and start sending money to them pages.
There's many fake pages made.
That's what I'm
but like thankfully enough, like IG did verify. Like one day I just woke up, we had the IG check mark after we had submitted it. We just left it alone. You don't hear nothing. Boom. Next thing you know, it was there. So I was like, okay, this should help out. But you still be surprised how many artists hit me up and be like, "Hey, you know, I've gotten scammed or gypped before, so I want to get on FaceTime." Not by me, but like other pages by other DJs or whatever the case is. And so I just vividly remember him saying, "Hey, man, I want to make sure it's the real you." So we did that. We chopped it up, had good conversation or whatnot, and then just kind of went from there. This is actually back in June. Last June.
Yeah. Because, man, even if you getting a feature or something, man, I got to double check.
Yeah,
for sure.
Gotta make sure you know the right person getting the bread.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of artists they'll be like, hit my manager up in my bio, but then you feel me?
Yeah,
it can start going left and right after that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you never know how it go. But man, let's talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying, about your backstory, bro. Where you from in Florida?
I was born in Lauderdale.
Okay.
Then I was over there. I was over there for like 10 years, and I moved to the O for like quite a while, middle school and high school, and I just been in Fort Myers ever since.
Okay. So you like all over Florida, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For sure. So how did you get into music? I mean, like, did you have parents that was listening, you know what I'm saying, music in the house, brothers, sisters, like?
My mom, she been playing music since I was a baby. Like, I'll just sit there, you know, we used to have the old TV, the wooden TV. And I used to sit there and watch, the Hot Boys all the time, the BET, all that shit, MTV Jams, all that shit.
Okay. You seen the Hot Boys back together?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's fire.
That major.
The game needs that.
Nah, the game needs that for sure.
We're missing that.
Just that unity for sure. Because there's a lot of groups that need to get back together, but they not back together.
Right.
Kind of like you said earlier, like I kind of started getting, like I was doing my thing like before the social media went crazy. Like it was same with them. Like them as a group, like, you know, like IG, obviously wasn't even around or whatnot. So it's good to have that going on because a lot of the new generations they're like, damn, a lot of people don't even know it was a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're young.
Nope, they don't even know who the Hot Boys is. They just know Lil Wayne.
And now you get a chance. Now you can actually go to the concert and see them.
Yeah, now you can actually go to the concert and see them. So what kind of like you was listening to kind of like inspire you to like, all right, I'm finna go in the booth and this is what I want to do?
A lot of Future Future, Gucci, and Thug, and Trick. I fuck with Trick Daddy too.
Okay, Trick.
Yeah, I fucked up about Trick.
Legend.
Definitely a legend. You remember your first song?
The first song, I think my brothers, they brought me to the studio, and then I was recording, right? So I was in there recording in the booth, and the engineer, he stopped it. He was like, yo, are you serious right now? He was like, yo, you need to like get out, go home and practice. I think it was like a Kanye beat or a Jay-Z beat. It was one of their songs. We were just doing a freestyle. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to take this shit serious. I actually, you know, not just going there just talking bullshit or whatnot, or going there just being fried or some shit. Like, actually go there, because this shit it's a business.
Nah, for sure. Like, speaking on it being a business, like how, like, being that you know what I'm saying, right now, and the level you on right now, you're a local artist, so how important is it for you to, like, put your marketing out there, getting seen, your brand, you know what I'm saying? How often are you dropping your music?
Yeah, I mean, I got the Bow Tie. It's gonna be out. By the time this interview come out, it's gonna be out.
Okay.
I got Trap-A-Holics and DJ Holiday on it. And then as far as promoting, you know, I'm hitting up the blog pages like the Florida Up Next 954, Lil Say Cheese and shit like that, just to get the music and the videos and the content shit seen. And then just paying for promotion, like marketing and shit, like Facebook promo, a little TikTok promo. That way, so it gets out there. 'Cause I don't want it to be stuck over here in Florida and shit like that. I want people in UK, Africa, New York, Canada, you know what I'm saying? Just everywhere. I want everybody to hear this shit.
For sure.
Here's the thing with G-Bro, not to cut you off real fast, but he's fairly a new artist. So I try to tell all my new artists it's all about building a resume and just staying consistent. It's hard to drop something, disappear, drop something again, disappear, come back. Like, you really got to have, right. You know, you got to find some, I don't even know the consistency, basically, with it. So it's like consistency is key in this, because, you know, this game moves very fast. You out of sight, you out of mind, just like that. So that's what I really try to tell my new artists. And he's new. This is, for the most part, his first project. It just so happens he has 2 DJs on there, you know, myself and DJ Holiday. It's a crazy tape, and I think the people are going to like it, but we really just kind of starting the resume, just going to really just be writing it, building it down from here on out.
Nah, for sure. And like you said, man, back to the blog pages, like, do you think those, like, how do you feel about blog pages? Do you feel like blog pages help artists out, like, to help them blow up, or do you feel like blog pages, you know what I'm saying?
It works both ways. It can, because somebody, like, let's say A&R or a famous person, they could see you on that blog page, like, oh yeah, I fuck with this song, like, hey bro, let's do a song, or let's get some business going. But as far as, I feel like, because blog pages, they posting a lot, which they got to do, they got to post the new music, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So it's like, as far as like the numbers wise, like, you know, streams and shit like that, you really got to be talking some shit to make somebody, all right, I see you on Say Cheese. Now I want to go click on your profile and click the link and actually go listen to you or put you in my playlist and shit like that.
Because, you know, some people think, all right, I get posted on Say Cheese one time, or I ain't do what I was supposed to do. But some people can get posted on Say Cheese one time and do it. Some people, it might take you 10 times to get posted on Say Cheese, and then you do it, you feel me? But if you made one, like, speaking on that, if you made one bad song, do you get discouraged? Like, if it don't do, like, the numbers that the last one just did?
Nah, I just keep going.
Okay. So, speaking on keep going, bro, like, what's your motivation? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who are you doing this music for? Like, what are you know what I'm saying? Why you want to be a rapper?
My family. I see what this music, like, what it could do to people's lives. Like, it's bringing in a different kind of bag. Like, I want my family to travel and shit with me, to, you know, just to be able to take them out there, go to a fashion show, get booked for a fashion show in Paris. I'm able to bring my family with me. Like, little shit like that.
Okay. What kind of beats you fuck with?
To be real, I fuck with all kind of beats. Fast beats. I like the melodic beats. Shit, I even did some rock beats, EDM beats, party beats.
Like club joints, you know what I'm saying? Like booty club joints and shit like that. Like party music.
Like that.
Good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just it's a different sound. Like you hear the same thing, people trapping and stuff. And obviously, don't get me wrong, I love my trap music, but it's good to hear artists like be diverse a little bit and hit different avenues or whatnot. Right. And shoot, it's not easy to really make like a song to have somebody bounce their head to and actually, you know, want to hear that song repeatedly. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. So if you could like tell me one, you know what I'm saying, one name for your sound, what would it be like? Just it could be one word.
Vibes.
Vibes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear, you're going to feel vibes. You might want to put some clothes on. You might just get fresh, or you just want to sit there and actually meditate and think about it on some shit. For sure. Or you might just want to just turn up for real.
For sure. So if I'm a you know what I'm saying, I'm a random person, I'm just meeting you in the mall, and you know what I'm saying, you trying to promote your music, what song would you tell me to go listen to?
Shit, I was going to tell you, go listen to Russia or Bombay.
That's funny because that's one of my favorite songs is the Russia joint.
Russia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, this tape will be out, so hopefully you guys will go check that out and give us some feedback. Let us know what you think about those joints. Yeah, let us know what we need to do videos for.
What make you different from others? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why should somebody listen to you?
Because it's a whole different sound. It's a different lane. It's not like the rest. And, you know, just my personality. You might probably see me on there doing some funny, like, you know, like a little funny, little skit, shit like that. You might see me doing some acting or some shit like that. It's not just, you know, just this one kind of music. It's it's a different variety.
Speaking on different varieties, bro, like we see all type of different successful rappers. What do you kind of think it takes to get there, to like become a successful rapper?
You got to spend that bread.
Okay.
You got to spend it because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that's blowing up too right now. We don't even know them, but they getting paid for shows, and you know that's what matters. You getting paid for shows. The music is taking care of your life, like your bills, your actual responsibilities. And when you get to that level, it's just a walk in the park. You just got to keep it going.
You just got to keep it going.
You got to have a budget for sure, no matter what. That's in any business. I always tell artists that it's really hard to. You can only do so much with no budget. Right. That goes for anything. For
sure. So I got this thing that I've been kind of talking to different people on the podcast about, the 2020 to 2025 rap era. How y'all feel about that? The last 5 years of rap.
It's been straight. It's straight because it's a different sound that's really, you know, that's out. Like, you know, it's a different type of, it's like a different genre that's out right now.
Okay.
And even got the female rappers turning up too. Like the female rappers, they could get on these motion, these Detroit, these fast tempo beats, and they slide and talking their shit. You got all these different artists now. They tapping in with this one genre, I guess. Put it like that.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember 5 years ago was COVID, right? So nobody had anything to do. So you would have thought that you would be hearing so much different music, and I kind of feel like it really wasn't like that. It almost took like a while for it to settle in, and then, you know, now all of a sudden you got different artists popping out, kind of like he said, the females got a stronghold on it right now, you know? There's so many, I feel like there's more female artists that's actually popping damn near than the guys or whatnot. You only have a handful, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to hear new artists doing their thing out there, different sounds, like even in the trap world shit, like Boss Man, D-Lo, we spoke about that a little earlier, different artists like that. And I think it's only going to get better, you know, now with social media and the internet and all of that, man, it's a lot of artists. They used to say there was an artist born every day. Now it's almost like, you know, way more. It's just so many different artists out there. It's just a matter of that right one standing out. You know what I'm saying?
Out for sure.
Got to stand out. And, of course, like he said, that's why I was trying to tell him it's all about building that resume. We just, you know, once we drop this tape, it's all about doing visuals and things like this, podcasts, and just getting your face out there and really locking in, like Florida, his home area or whatnot, locking it in here and then, you know, expanding out there. But with the internet and stuff like that, I think it'll help out too.
For sure. Yeah, because you got to be seen for sure.
Most definitely. Building a resume. I mean, you done built a crazy resume, bro. How many mixtapes you done?
It's funny because it's crazy because I'm doing a lot of other things like behind the scenes, but somebody wanted me, a record label wanted me to get up, try to gather up all my tapes as possible. So I couldn't do it. I was just so head over heels. I was so busy. I actually had my partner GE. Shout out to my partner GE. He's actually my graphic designer. He makes all my artwork. Actually did my Trap-A-Holics logo. And all of that. He actually did me the favor. He downloaded them all. I think we were like at 730 something tapes.
700.
So I did over 700 tapes for sure. Dang. It's funny because I told him I thought it was gonna be like 800 or 900, but I mean, shit, 700. I think I might even told him 1,000. I was like, bro, it might be like 1,000 tapes.
That's a lot. That's a
but
lot
it was 730.
That's a lot, though.
It's a lot. It's a lot of tapes, man.
That's a
and
lot.
You got to remember, like a lot
so
of
many artists.
Yeah, different artists or whatnot. It's just, you know, some of them are repeated artists. Of course, like for example, me and Waka dropped 10 tapes, 10 projects or something like that. You know, different things like that. But yeah, it's well over 700.
I mean, how did you come up with the name Trapaholics, and why did you start Trapaholics?
Man,
you know?
So the name just came about just looking for an avenue. Like trap music was hitting heavy, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to put a name with like what I was doing, the tapes that I was doing at the time. I was doing like the Boosie tapes. It was like he was like, you know what I'm saying, like that hardcore trap or whatnot. So Trapaholics just kind of fell out the sky, really. You know what I'm saying? And with live mixtapes, I was dealing with live mixtapes. We started putting the tapes on there. And I just remember them telling me, like, hey, you know, they're doing good numbers or whatnot. Let's try to keep it going. That's what I was once going right back to my resume thing. It was like, all right, I got to try to build a resume and keep dropping tapes and so forth and so forth. But, yeah, man, shout out to live mixtapes, too, because they were a big part of, you know, being able to have a lane and an avenue to actually put out those projects. There was only a couple mixtape sites out there, and they were one of them.
For sure.
Yeah.
So who is some of the like DJ, you know what I'm saying, gurus that you kind of looked up to?
Oh man, I mean, of course, like I'm originally from New York and Connecticut area, so of course Hot 97, which is the radio out there, I grew up on that. So you got like Funkmaster Flex, who really wasn't so much like, you know, he was like a radio DJ, but he's legendary. But then you did have the mixtape DJ Clue. He was like my, legendary, like living legend. Clue was the one really started putting out those original, like the first one to be putting out mixtapes. He was killing it, you know, Clue. And then K Slay, of course, RRP K Slay, you know what I'm saying? And then like when the trap music started coming around the scene or whatnot, man, like I remember DJ Scream was killing it, you know, like Bigger Ranking. I listened to a lot of his tapes, you know. Holiday, of course, was on the project with me. Drama, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, this Atlantic started hitting heavy, man, was dropping those mixtapes like crazy. I had to get in on that.
For sure. So who you can say what was one of the artists that was like, you know what I'm saying, that you had to get in with and like you was happy about, you know what I'm saying, that you finally...
So I'll give you two real fast. One is Waka. I'll give you one artist that really wasn't even on yet, and then one that was like a legend.
Yeah, and that was gonna be my next question.
So the first one is Waka. He was fairly new at the time. He didn't have no projects out, no nothing like that. You know, he was just known as Gucci's right hand. You know what I'm saying? Gucci was killing it at the time, though. I just remember when Waka called me and was like, hey, I want to drop a tape, you know, and sent me like a first couple songs, and first couple songs was Dreads and Gold. And then actually like one of the next couple songs was Oh Let's Do It, which is as crazy as that sounds, one of his biggest hits was really on his first tape.
On the tape,
You know what I'm saying? He kind of came up really fast from like not being an artist at all to coming up fast. So that's probably one. And then my other one who's probably, you know, one of the biggest ever, not my favorite for sure, is Juicy J.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, it doesn't, I mean, the name speaks for itself, you know what I'm saying? Mount Rushmore producers, you know, him, DJ Paul, I mean, they're so classic still to this day. There's so many artists who sample and use their sound, you know
and
what I'm saying?
And they don't even be knowing they sample and they're using their sound.
It's incredible. And I think I seen like an interview or something like that. They were saying, we say yeah to all of that. That's bring them checks in. Like, there's so many different artists out there. You see DJ Paul unwrapping plaques from shit that I didn't even have a clue that they were on. You know what I'm saying? So that Juicy J Rubber Band Business with Lex Luger, part 1 and part 2 really, 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 really like changed shit. I feel like that kind of like got Juice back established like in the different, like the genre with the trap beats and Lex or whatnot, and then really went crazy after that. You know what I'm saying?
So what make you want to keep, you know what I'm saying, grinding all these years later, still, you know what I'm saying, reaching out to like artists like bruh, you know what I'm saying, working with them, just, you know what I'm saying, showing them the route, showing them the lanes to jump in.
Passion, man. Music's my passion, man. I grew up on music since I was a kid too. Also, I feel like, you know, a lot of us like have music in our soul or whatnot because our parents might have listened to it or whatnot, and it's nothing different with my family. So I come from a Puerto Rican background. A lot of my family was listening to the salsa, merengue, and stuff like that. And then, you know, of course, the next generation, you know, was my generation, and I took a liking to hip-hop, you know. I was born in the Bronx. My family was from the Bronx by way of Puerto Rico. Bronx is where hip-hop was created at. So, like, it's in my blood. I feel like it was just in my blood. And it's just a passion, man. I'll always be doing music as long as I live. Like, that'll never change. No matter what I got going on, I will always be doing something. Not saying I'm going to be doing mixtapes for the rest of my life, but I'm still going to be having something to do with music in some way, shape, or form forever.
Yeah, same here. That's how I be feeling, man.
Hell yeah.
For sure. So, what make you, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, bro, you know, we all got our different views on how far we kind of want to take it, you feel me? Like, is this a stepping stone for you to become like a businessman, or do you want to be like, you know what I'm saying, the biggest rapper ever, the biggest, you know what I'm saying, artist ever? Like, what is this for you?
Yeah, shit, this is really like the stepping stone. I want to become, well, I am going to become an A-list artist.
Okay.
Like, be able to go to perform at arenas, hit Coachella, like
Big
the Rolling Louds, yeah, shit like that.
Nah, for sure. If you could, you know what I'm saying, perform at Rolling Loud or Coachella, any of them spots, like, you stage diving?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? You jumping out there?
Yeah, the crowd, they fuck with them and then they see.
You fuck with the mosh pits and all that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, them crazy. I don't know if I could be inside the mosh pit.
Thank God I'm a DJ, man. Keep me away from that. I'll be the one playing the music for y'all to do that shit, but I'll be back here.
Nah, for sure. I was gonna say that mosh pits go crazy, bro.
The mosh pit, I ain't gonna lie, they be wilder. Yeah. Boys, they be elbowing, they be.
You ever been inside one?
Nah,
I've seen one like right in front of me.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them boys.
I really don't see too many mosh pits in hip hop shows though.
Yeah,
am I wrong?
Like,
I feel like that's more like
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud, really?
Yeah, Rolling Loud.
It depends on the artist.
It depends on the artist,
right?
So if you got Travis out there, like we just talked about Playboy Cardi, if you got them out there,
oh yeah, they
them Uzi Vert, them Travis.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I can see that.
Shit's going down,
right.
boy.
Yeah,
it's going down.
I seen one.
It's a couple, man. It's a lot more artists too that will do it.
No, yeah,
but
you're right. Yeah,
them the top ones right there.
I seen one. I seen one video. I think Travis Scott was performing. This remind you, it's probably like thousands of people. Bruh literally told the crowd to split, like everybody make room, like yo, it's about to go down. And to see that happen, like to have that type of control and everybody just having fun and shit like that, that's what it is.
For sure. So I got a couple quick questions, fam.
Yep.
It's called, you feel me, Ratchet Quick Questions.
Get ratchet with it.
Like
so tell me, why do you love music?
Because it's fun. Music is fun. In a sense, it's like a form of art. I go in there, you know, I could express myself.
Wealthy or rich?
Wealthy.
So do people's opinions on you matter?
Nah.
Do you care about your partner's past?
Nah.
Why not?
Shit, I had a past.
Okay.
I can't hold you accountable, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Why do you think people stay in relationships unhappy?
They stay in relation probably because what they could do for each other.
Okay.
Either way, like, you know, he could help her out or she could help him out financially, shit like that.
Or they got that check to move out.
Yeah, that too.
When you get a girl number, do you save it immediately?
Nah.
Why not?
That's just because I don't to get in the contact, like to get your name saved, we gotta be like, you know what I'm saying, like we fuck with each other. But shout out to my girl, we've been going on for like 4 years.
For sure.
Yeah.
What do you fear?
What do I fear? Crazy as it sounds, I got a fear of midgets.
Midgets?
Yeah. I have nothing against looking at all the camera. I got nothing against midgets, but I have a fear. I have a fear of midgets.
Interesting. That's more like, what do they call it? That's not a fear. They call that a phobia.
Yeah, it's a phobia.
Yeah.
For sure. So tell me 3 items, bro. This is my last question. Tell me 3 items that you buy always when you go inside a grocery store or a convenience store.
3 items for sure.
I'm in my grocery store every day. My shit went like that.
Before you answer this question, when you blow up, you feel me? Your fans gonna be trying to send these 3 items to you now. So remember this now. Be careful what you say.
You can send me a black mod. Send that black. Go ahead and send it.
Okay, you buying a black every time.
I'm buying a black. I'm gonna get some barbecue chips. I love barbecue chips. Black barbecue chips. Not a pickle leg. Probably I like an Arizona.
Okay.
That's one of mine. That's funny. I'm in the grocery store every day because I live in Vegas, and sometimes it's just a way to get out the house. I work from home a lot, so just to get out, I'll go get my 3 things is water, like a case of water. Arizonas, I'll be loading up on my Arizona iced teas, and like something from the meat department, like a pack of wings or something to make for myself.
Okay.
All the time.
Nah, for sure.
I'm greedy as hell, man.
So back to the music questions real quick, bro, before we get off the podcast. What is one message that you want to get across in your music?
One message I want to get across is just to feel free. Like, don't doubt yourself. Don't think you can't do this, or if you try this, people might not like it because you're trying to do what you want to do.
For sure. So who is your top 4 Mount Rushmore rappers all time?
Top 4. I'm going.
We need to hear yours too.
I'm trying to I gotta have to think then real fast. Okay.
I'm going Future.
Okay.
Thug. Future, Thug. Yeah. Trick. Nah, not Trick. Future, Thug. I can't put the Hot Boys on there as one.
I mean, that's a group, yeah.
Yeah. Future, Thug,
Even
Hot
though
Boys.
Mount Rushmore is 4 people.
Yeah, it's 4 people. But you're going to have to put them all on one. But they're going to have 4-head monster.
Shit. I want to say DJ Fetty Fee.
DJ Fetty Fee?
Yeah.
As a rapper?
Yeah, I'm for it. He put the fast music on there. It could be a song you don't like, you're going to like it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I ain't going to lie, without fast music, I fuck with Chopped and Screwed too. Without fast music.
I fuck with slow music.
When it slowed down? Yeah.
I fuck with fast music, but Brian ain't gonna lie, I'm from Central Florida, so we fuck with that slow more than fast, but I get the fast because I done float around Florida a lot. Right.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. But who your Mount Rushmore is, Trapaholics?
Oh my God, this is so. I have my 3. I know I have 3 for sure, like guaranteed, and then the last one is gonna be tentative. But once again, I'm from New York, man. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Big Pun is my absolute favorite. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I absolutely, that's my favorite, man. I got Big Pun on my list. I got Nas up there, one of my favorites all time. I'm going to put Gucci on there because of the run he had. And, like, I just vividly remember, he's really got me, he's the one who got me into the trap music sound. Like, when I heard his shit, like, I became infatuated with the trap music. That's what really kind of got me started doing some of my tapes, and not to get off track. But anyway, I got Pun, Nas, Gucci, and hell, I'm gonna put one group up there too. Because you did, I'm gonna do. I got one group too, and I'm gonna put Wu-Tang Clan up there, man.
My boy said Wu-Tang.
I have to, and I know people gonna be like, "Damn, he sound old." You know what? I am a little bit older than you know what I'm saying. I am not young. I've been doing trap music since 2008 or whatnot, and I am a little bit older. But that's my group, and I think that's a cool, solid group. Yeah, I'm going with Pun, Nas, Gucci, Wu-Tang Clan. That's a solid ass list right there.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, on your new tape, right, that you about to drop, you gonna have bruh drop on there?
Yeah.
Man,
Him and Holiday going crazy.
Yeah, me and Holiday.
I mean, even the Holiday drop.
Yeah,
Holiday talking that gas up there. Yeah, no, it's the tape is fire.
Y'all did a couple what would they call them back then?
What's
Would that be snippet? What would that be?
Skits?
Yeah.
Holiday did a skit on, or he did an intro on there. Okay. Yeah, Holiday's up there going crazy.
From the start to the end.
From the start to the end. That's how you got to do it, though. It's a ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure that ending of the tape is just as good as the beginning of the tape. That's why I always like my little layout or whatnot, my templates and stuff, like for my mixtapes is like I got to catch the audience's ear this first couple songs. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you hear Trap-A-Holics, boom, you hear them bombs drop at the beginning, that very first song, it's got to hit. It's got to hit. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, especially nowadays, people's attention span is beyond. It's beyond.
That one song.
So it's got to be, if it's not going to be the first song, what is it going to be? You know what I'm saying? So I think also that's a little gem out there for the artists, man. You got to always try to remember, keep them on the ride, man, and you got to make sure that ride is from the front to back.
Yeah,
you know, you can't let it nosedive off the second song.
Nah, for sure. That playlist placing,
and that's
like
why
how you have everything.
And that's why playlists now is so big right now, right? Because what's a playlist? It's a bunch of different songs from all different. So you got all the hottest songs from all these different areas on one thing. So there's really like no dead spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to have your own tapes and shit.
For sure. And speaking on the drop, bro, the conspiracy theory.
Oh my God.
The drop.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Man, where do you want to start? I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people think McLovin did it. He didn't do it. I just want to, I want to set that clear. And I don't even know because I really haven't done too many podcasts or interviews or whatnot. And the few I have, we have spoken about that, but they didn't, I don't know if they asked me if he really did it or not, but no, he didn't do it. Okay. That was just something that his people had did. So shout out to Kyle Kaplan. That's, Chris is his real name, McLovin. Chris is his real name. Kyle Kaplan is his friend, and he's an actor or whatnot in the business or whatnot. And Kyle had reached out to me saying that they had an idea, and at the time, WorldStar, of course, was biggest website out there. I think Kyle had told me that they wanted to start doing like a skit section, more like a comedy skit section. And this actually was the first video supposedly of that section. So they had called me up. I flew out to LA. And he told me this is what we're gonna do. We want McLovin to act like he's gonna do the drops or whatnot. Like he's gonna you know why people really think they nailed it. Like the way that McLovin was over it talking and whatnot. He nailed it. You know what I'm saying? So people really think that it's him. It's so crazy. But he is not the one who did it. The person who did do it, his name is Eric from Mix Group, and it's a group that I've been dealing with for many years, and you hear his name on different commercials on radio, like Hot 97, in between like the commercials, you hear him, hey, shouting out the clubs or whatever. It's one of those voiceovers or whatnot. It's not McLovin, but I love that here we are, 2025, and people are still talking about it. Like, I'm still getting posted literally right now as I'm telling you this. Like, on my story, somebody had posted that clip. Like, it's never ending, But that's a good thing. It's a blessing, man. It's not easy to be able to stay in a certain genre, whether it's rap or music, whatever it is, period, for as long as I've been doing it, if that makes sense. Like I said, I've been doing music for 08, and here we are at 2025. Yeah. 17 years later, still blessed to be able to do this. So you know what I'm saying? Longevity. So things like that, like the McLovin skit and all of that, it all plays a part. It all balls up into one big, what you see is what you get type deal, and that definitely was awesome. And I had no clue ever in my wildest dream that it would be like this, like that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And speaking on longevity, man, like what is something that, because we even got to speak about the Pawn Star shit, but what is something that you feel me that you would invest into like in the future? You get what I'm saying? Or something that you want to jump into besides just music?
I have to say fashion.
Okay, so fashion.
Yeah,
okay.
I fuck with
we
fashion.
can catch you out there in Paris.
Yeah.
Walking the runway.
Catch me trying to get on GQ.
Okay, GQ.
Okay. Rolling Stones, the Bit Mad.
The Bit Mad, for sure.
That's awesome.
Magazines was a motherfucker back then too. The Source magazine, all
the Source,
yeah.
Just to be on that, I feel like that's like a compliment. Like they acknowledging, like, all right, bro, you putting it on correctly. or somebody see you wearing this and they might want to wear that shit like that. Wear it their kind of way, but they getting that inspiration from you.
But any movies, any TV shows, any like, you feel me, like?
Oh yeah, I love to be on some movies, even just TV shows in general.
Okay.
I did like 2 little like short films. I did 2 short films.
You did? What's the name on?
One, God damn, I forgot. I know one was from 239 Turk. I forgot the name of it, and the other one was with Hood Rich Kevin.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Hood Rich Kevin. You don't know the name of the movie?
Damn, I could get the name right now.
Okay, just let us know after this. Bro.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, shit. You just said some names. Shit, you got the foot. You got the foot in the door with some of them.
I told him we just got to stay on the grind, man. You know, he just got to stay on the grind. Sometimes, like, and I tell him all the time, sometimes he disappears for a couple months, and you know, but life happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I get it. Life happens, and I always tell artists is, when you're ready, you can't do it if you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really treat this like your job, and you got to live, eat, sleep, breathe this shit. You know, if you really expect to do anything remotely, and you know what they thinking there, it's not that easy. Oh, I'm gonna drop this song, man. I'm gonna go run it up, make that $1 million off of Apple Music. Nope. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but
it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got it. It's just not gonna fall out the sky like that for you.
For sure.
You know.
So, bro, what's GBO?
GBO, that's my name.
Okay.
My name, like my dog. He gave me that name like a while ago. I think like in high school or middle school, some shit like that.
Okay. Because some people, you know, they gonna want to know what it is.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's exactly what this is for.
That's
and
what
like,
I said. We
gonna man. Yeah, for sure.
That's me. GBO, that's me. Ponzi, that's a rock star.
Okay.
That's what I'm in, rock star mode.
I mean, is they two
like
different
that.
type of people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
GBO,
that.
you know, GBO cool, laid back. Ponzi, that's just he's
Turn
a
up.
rock star. Yeah.
Okay.
When you hear me growling, oh yeah, I'll be growling on the beat. That's GBO. When you hear that, that's me. When you hear that, like some melodic, like some crazy shit, yeah, that Ponzi.
I like it.
I be trying to control, bro. Like, bro, you gotta chill sometimes.
Alter egos, huh?
Yeah,
definitely. Okay. So, bro, how did you end up on Pawn Stars?
How did I end up on Pawn Stars? Man. So here's the thing. Like, me and Chum, man, we've been best friends for a minute now, since like 2010, if I'm not, well, 2011, 2011. It's been a while now. You're talking going on like 13, 14 years. He actually had an artist at the time that he was like financially backing up or whatnot. His name was Yada, still doing his thing out there. He was rocking with MMG for a while. He's out there in Vegas doing his thing. Shout out to my bro Yada. And they wanted to do a tape. That's really kind of how we kind of got linked up. So when I went to Vegas, we started doing some sessions or whatnot, and just built a relationship. Started hanging out like off the music scene or whatnot. Just built a relationship, man. And then I just was like, the shop over there where they film at or whatnot, been there many times or whatnot. So like Rick loves me just over the course of the years, you know, because I don't bother nobody. I just go over there, whatever. If Chum's like, hey, come with me to the shop or whatnot, I'm like not in anybody's faces or whatnot. I'm just kind of just let everybody be kind of like a fly on the wall. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, fast forward, you know, from 2011 kind of to, when did we start? This was like a year or two after COVID. So maybe, when was COVID? 2020. So like probably like 2021. You're talking what? I've known her for 10 years already at this time. Once again, the producers and whatnot and the video cameraman and the audio man, they all knew me and whatnot. I've been there actually before they even was there. So I was kind of like homegrown in there already, and just little by little, I think they kind of just seen me and Chum's like relationship like off camera, and they thought that it might be good on camera, you know what I'm saying, really type deal. So I think Rick, I think that they mentioned that they might have want to add it like a little like another person or something like that, just to like not kind of keep it different. And I think Rick actually was the one who said, well, what about, they know me as Trap, you know what I'm saying? My real name is Santos. On the show, they calling me Santos.
Yeah, Santos.
Yeah, I'm Santos, but Rick knows me as Trap. So I think Rick like actually suggested to our producer, Tracy, hey, what about Santos? Maybe give it a shot. And I think they might have mentioned it to History Channel. And it just so happens I did one episode like prior to really me starting on there. It was an episode where Chum had the vending machine, and it was like a chocolate thing that came out or whatnot. I did that, but at that time they just needed somebody to fill in that day. They didn't have nobody just to fill in that day. So it just so happens I was there, and they were like, "Trap, you want to just jump in there? We just need like an employee to like do the scene real fast." So when they told the History Channel that it was going to be Santos, the History Channel, if I'm not mistaken, replied, "Oh, maybe the guy from the vending machine thing. Oh yeah, like he's cool. Let's try him out." So we did like one episode, and then like one turned into two, and then two turned into like a handful, which is on season 21. And if I'm not mistaken, see what it is they have so many backed up episodes. So like we filmed those and whatnot, and then they put them all out, and then they did Pawn Stars Do America, a couple seasons of those to where they were out on the road doing different cities, which we actually did Tampa too, like 2 years ago. But anyway, not to get off track, they have a lot of episodes backed up in the can, so when they started needing more episodes was just maybe recently, as of like a year or two ago. So I'm actually in this new season also, if I'm not mistaken, I was told, because I had to sign my release form or whatnot. So like I was in 21, I wasn't in the last season, and if I'm not mistaken, this is like 23, this new season, and I think I'm in this new season because I signed the release form. So it's just as, you know what I'm saying, as they need me, and just, hey, it was cool to do it. One episode turns into a handful, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? And,
okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
We'll see what happens.
I found the name of it.
What's the name of it?
That Hood Rich Kevin is called Who's There?
Who's There?
Yeah, and 239 Turk is called Friends or Foes.
Okay.
They all YouTube, Tubi. Like, I know I like the platforms and shit like that.
Y'all go watch that shit.
I have to go check that out myself.
Yeah.
Nah, real shit, I gotta go watch them.
I'm a Tubi guy. People talk shit about Tubi. It's like, I've been on Tubi before, like, I swear, like, people didn't even know about the Tubi way back then. And, like, people, at the time, they had all the dope shit. Like, cool video. Like, they had better shit than Netflix, to be real.
Yeah, but they talk shit about Tubi because it's free.
Because they put the independent films on there and stuff. But it's like,
independent film.
Hey, Tubi, that's dope, though. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Now,
man, listen,
if the movie sucks, that's different.
Tubi got their respect this year. They the only one had the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Now, if it's low budget and all of that shit, that's on you, the director. Step your film game up. But shit, if you can get your shit on Tubi, come on now.
Yeah, so if it's low budget, it's not on Tubi. It's on the director.
Right. Exactly.
Tubi just letting you put it out there. They just giving people the spot.
I like that, man. That gives up and coming filmmakers and not known filmmakers who might have the opposite of a shitty movie, who might have a banger and might be able to blow up off that.
Right. Now your shit there.
Now your shit booming.
Nah, for sure, man. So, man, what's one thing that you want to do for, like, you know what I'm saying, your community, bro, if you was to reach the peaks in the mountains that you wanted to with this music shit?
Build a hospital.
Okay.
I feel like we need more hospitals in the world. Like, not even just the community, but just more hospitals. Because it's crazy. You go to the hospital and you gotta wait. You gotta wait just to even be seen. So that's crazy. I don't know if we need more hospital facilities, like, bigger, like more rooms and shit like that, or more like workers, like nurses and doctors and shit like that.
Do you feel like we should be paying for healthcare though, or it should be free?
Nah.
Cause that's where it really started. You feel me?
Cause.
Of course, it should be free, right?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So
you look at it, other countries got free healthcare, right? So it's like, damn, how the freest country in the world don't have free healthcare? That's what people are looking at us like.
That's
like this person might have it, this person might not got it. So you telling me I can't get a eye surgery because I don't got it, or I can't take this tumor out because I don't got it, so I gotta die, shit like that.
Yep, or you got to go to the donor list, or you got to do this, go to the back roads. You feel me?
That shit probably gonna take years.
That's good though, bro. I mean, let them know what your mixtape name is, bro, and let them know where to follow you and everything before we get off here.
Oh yeah, the mixtape is called Bow Time, starring Trap-A-Holics and DJ Holiday. It's gonna be on
starring you.
Yeah. Y'all know GBO Ponzi. I'm on there. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, live mixtapes. It's going to be everywhere.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's even hitting like What's when you if you're locked up or whatnot? There's a way that they can download music.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the jail, in the jail
Clean
shit too.
Yeah, man. So you know, trying to put it out there, whatnot, everywhere, and just let people hear it and let them be heard or whatnot.
Right.
Nah, for sure, man. I mean, you got you a real one on the side of you, bro. I mean, you just got to keep pushing with this music shit, bro. I tell every artist, bro, you want this shit, it's obtainable.
And let them know your IG, like your social media too. We just turned that
me.
back on.
I'm back on the ground. You can follow me under GBO_Ponzi on YouTube, GBO Ponzi, TikTok, GBO Ponzi, PONZI. That's everywhere.
Most definitely, man. So you ready for this mic drop?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do it, man. It's We Are Florida Podcast, tapping in and tapping out, man. We got DJ Trapaholics and motherfucking Ponzi in the building. Let's rock.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna set the